See, Kanika came to Isha first, and I remember telling Kanika when she was going to Isha, I said, don't go to all these ashram places, right? It's just not a good idea. And she wanted to go somewhere for her 40th birthday, and I'm like, not a good idea at all. I'm not sure about, these ashram places, and then you have these people who call themselves gurus, and I'm not sure that that's a good idea as well. And I remember her calling me from, so the program was called In a Way, and she called me from there, and she said, hey, you should really come to this thing, right? Because it's really something different. And I resisted it for a while. But finally, who's stronger in this relationship, and Kanika convinced me to come over.
And we were all sitting in a satsang with Sadhguru, and there was an Orthodox Jewish couple from New York in our program who asked Sadhguru this question. And they basically said, there have been a lot of spiritual thinkers in the East who've contributed a lot to spirituality, but who in your mind has contributed the most in the West? And it was Sadhguru's answer that blew me away. He basically said Charles Darwin. And this couple said, but like an evolutionary biologist, how does that make sense? So he basically said that, it is only when you believe in growth and that you can be something more than what you are today, that there is room for spirituality. If you believe that we go as we come, it leaves absolutely no room for growth or spirituality. And that's when I made the call to Velen and said, you should try this. So we do our morning practices together, and I would say they are laced with a little bit of competition because he's making his a la carte for that morning and I'm making mine, and we both compare notes every so often, but mostly silent. But on a more somber note, I have seen such a drastic change in Velen over the years, because I feel like among other things, I think he spoke about fear, but I feel like even in our circle of friends and among the business community that we are a part of, I see a lot of people cling to power because you do not want to make yourself dispensable. So almost like fear of dispensability. And I see on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, Velen doing things where I feel like, he's lost that fear of dispensability. And I think that's wonderful to watch.
The good thing is that we've both been kind of very, very strongly associated with Isha ever since.